Nege Def, Bonjour, Bumuni, Belet, Ni Hao, Assalamu alaikum, Ching Tao, Hola, Nege Def, Assalamu alaikum, what I miss? Um, I said Ni Hao, Nege Def, Kastamida. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It, and I am your hostess, Kaya. And today I am here to talk about how we walk into other people's karma equals walking in their shoes. Because when you meet somebody who has karma coming, you have to suffer with them if you're willing to have relations with that person or a relationship. So I need you to grab your drinks, your bong, your magazine, your boo, your dog, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy my video. Go ahead and do that, and I will be right back after my corny old intro. I'm working on it today. I'm gonna try. Alrighty. I am back, and I hope that you are as well. You know. So moving along, but before I move along, I went through all of my cards because if you've been following me, you know that I have a whole bunch of cards. I buy index cards and I write topics, which I don't write them as much as I used to because I haven't even did these. Okay, but I finally went into this pile, this big pile of content, and the first card that fell out, it was so ironic because I had already discussed it. I think I did on my channel, but I know I was on somebody else's channel and I was typing about votes because I mentioned it. I think I did mention it in the video, but I just figured I'll touch up on that because that was the first card that popped out. So, the universe never wrong, right? Right. So, um, growing up, my mother did not like when people called us kids. You know what I'm saying? My mom went 0 to 1 million real quick. She was snap on eyes. My mother do not like that terminology at all. Yeah, matter of fact, I did mention it in the video because I remember saying, because they used to always say, oh, they're so cute. And my mom used to be like, well, monkey's cute, right? What the fuck? I don't have cute children. Okay? So my mom was like, for her to be not educated back then, because she know her words now, but back then she still knew the value of words. Even though she didn't know a lot of words, she knew certain words wasn't good to say. So hey, I never like sat down and talked to her about why she wasn't that educated and things like that. And my mom always said, "You're a child, mind your motherfucking business anyway. It ain't none of your business why." I didn't learn my mother's real name until like I think I was a teenager. Like, and I tried calling her that shit one day. Oh no, she went, oh, when you learn your parent names, call them by that name, and they check that out. But anyway, so we got the children, and the goat out the way. So please stop calling your babies kids. And I say it because I be trying to reach out, but I know better. I fucking know better. Like I know better, literally. Like I know better. But I just say it, to try to connect with people and things like that. But I just got tired of correcting people. growing up, it's an argument. Well, I don't mean no that, abba, uber, So I'm like, you know what? Like, so I just stopped, just, and I just started saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I mean, I don't want to argue over a fucking word, you know? Like, a word we don't even have no business saying anyway. Children or kid, but kid is unacceptable. All right, so now let's get to the real topic. Okay, so all right, got that out the way. Tear that card up. Bam, bam, bam. All righty now. And we're on this card, which is the topic, the content. Okay. I learned growing up, I always gotta put myself I can't help it if I've been through these things, yo. I just can't help it. But, you know, I'm happy to have been through these things where I can share with you guys, you know. And I'm starting to see a lot of people cry more. That's kind of good if you mean it and you're sincere. But you get people that put on tears, you know, uh, because they know that it gets to people's soft spot. But I'm learning. Still gotta have that coat. You know, damn, I'm having a fucking hot flash right in the middle of my damn video. Like, really, God, damn it, that should make me snap, yo. My God. And I came in my room. I'm about to go back in the guest room, which is the front room, because that fan works. I didn't turn this fan on and off in here. I'm surprised the front room fan didn't break. I mean, every goddamn 5 minutes, I'm turning it on or off or doing something. But I think I'm going back in the front room. My neighbors know was having a barbecue, and we all know the bitch don't like me, right? So once I know you don't like me, I don't like your ass either. So I didn't want to hear the bitch laughing or none of that shit, because you know how people just laugh just to act like they really happy, but they really not. Like, you got to pay attention to these fake laughs too. I be seeing them fake laughs too. Oh my God, y'all got to see these demons. Like, I wish I could just lend y'all my eyes for I say about 5 minutes. If you had my motherfucking eyes, you know what? I give it 15 minutes. If you had my eyes for 15 fucking minutes, or your whole life would change. I swear to God, the shit I be seeing. But yeah, I done seen like a handful of people crying on their videos this week. Well, last week. Between last week and this week. I'm like, what the fuck? I got y'all motherfucking fatherfuckers acting like idiots up on this motherfucking YouTube. I mean, y'all don't even know what y'all manifesting. Like, it's just so crazy. But just know, I be on a lot of channels. Trust me. I got like 6 accounts. Trust me. I be on a lot of accounts. So, you never know if I'm talking about that ass. You never know. And, it's like a behavioral trend here on YouTube. Oh my God, I'm hot, y'all. Oh my God. Ugh. And it's crazy because I got some blue and black cold harsh. I just don't drink it. I be just enduring the fucking pain and all the uncomfortabilities on certain levels. I'm a weirdo. Like, oh, let me just experience the whole entire thing. And, oh, I don't feel like, shit. Anyway, so I learned growing up, right? Let me where my weed at. I learned growing up. I used to get these relationships, right? Let me take the scarf off my head. My head needs to breathe. Whew, that's why I don't even like wigs like that no more. My fucking head be sweating. But I'm gonna be rocking on weeds this winter. My head warm. But I used to get in relationships with guys, right? Make sure I'm in this one. I would get in relationships with guys, right? And I'm gonna use me. Okay. When I say I'm gonna use me, I'm gonna use me. I've met guys because they had their little issues too, but we're not talking about them. gonna talk about me. And I would have issues. Yep. I mean, like, I've been through a lot, you know. So, I would have certain karma, you know, and these guys would have to go through this karma with me. You know, some of them stayed, some of them stayed, and some of them didn't. And I really like when guys stayed with me when I was out there. I cherished them because I was like, damn, you got to be a hell of a nigga to fuck with me, and that's dead ass. You have to be a certain type of nigga. I don't give a fuck who like me or who don't. In reality, you have to have a certain mindset to deal with someone like me, dead ass, because of how I move. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always in people's face. So the last thing, you know, I said I wouldn't deal with anymore is a jealous individual. I can't do it, you know. Um, but these guys end up having to deal with my karma with me. I had family situations. You know, like when I ran away from home, I went through a lot with my mother, you know, and you know, it's like this. Like my mother loves me. I know this for a fact, you know, but my mother been through a lot as well. Okay, my mother been through some shit. You think I've been through some shit? This lady been through some shit too. And then having three badass children and two badass cousins slash adopted children or whatever she didn't adopt them, but you know, I they was raised to be our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And just being my mother alone, shit, man, damn, you know. So I would go through things with my mom, and these niggas would have to go through that shit with me because she would be all Joe with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? All nice to them and shit. And then I get the fucking asshole with the shit coming out with the runs. Like, what the fuck, yo? So now I'm mad at the nigga. So now you going through now guess what? Now you gonna have to you gonna look, now you gonna have to wear this karma suit, bitch. Cause whatever backlash I had with my mother, I have that with you now. Because now y'all fucking buddies. You feel me? What the nigga? Like it's so crazy. I can't name not one nigga I brought around my mother and she ain't like them. Now whether she liked them for me or not, I don't know. You know, but to like them as a person, you know, that I know of, you know, but I never took a lot of niggas around my mom or my family. You know what I'm saying? Well, my cousins, the boys, oh yeah, they that's probably why they hold shit. But anyway, I would get mad, you know, so I use that as an example, as a metaphor. But when you start dating people, even when you having friends, like you just met somebody and y'all cool and shit, y'all vibing, y'all I mean, y'all start going to clubs, meeting niggas and bitches together, you know what I'm saying? Meeting them birds and them fleas and shit. You feel me? Now y'all having fun and all of that, and now y'all going through, you know, not know, y'all just knew when you first meet people, you just going through. Oh goodness, I didn't put the space in between. I gotta stop that, y'all. I be trying to make everything right. Pray for me. I'm so mad I messed that up. I'm about to take it. I gotta take it down. I'm sorry. Hey y'all, don't laugh at me, please. God working on me. That OCD be kicking in sometimes, yo. I swear to God, and it drives me fucking nuts, yo. But I'm a slob now. But I'm not like trifling like that, like But I'm not as you know. That was bothering me. Like, let me see. Did I do it right this time? I'm sorry. I just couldn't look at it. All right, there we go. My eyes just couldn't focus. I'm like, what? All right, so y'all vibing and everything. So when you first chilling with people, you know what I mean? You don't a lot of times, okay? Most of the time. But I've met people though that You meet them instantly, and they dumping their drama on you. You know, but then y'all cool. I'm talking about the type that's cool. Y'all don't know too much about each other lives and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, bam, a week later come. Now they got this big ass fucking situation. And you like, oh damn, I like his or her motherfucking vibe. So you know what I'm saying? Like, let me you know, turn around and help, you know, or let me see what I can do, and now you in this shit with this person. So I said that to say you have to be careful who you meet because you can accumulate karma for yourself by dealing with somebody else's karma. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, okay, this friend, right? She got this big ass situation. So I feel like, damn, she cool. Like, I want to fucking help her. You feel me? So I fucking help her. But now I'm helping her in a irrational way. You know what I'm saying? It's unethical. So by her reaction and me being her little, new rider or his new rider, you feel me? Now I just accumulated some fucking karma for me because I did not stop and think like, look, let's just do this versus that, even though I know that this is your situation. You know what I'm saying? I know this is your, and that's why I ain't have a lot of karma too, because I be like, hold up. Like, I try to think of a solution before we actually have to get to that point. And they used to look at me like, oh, you being a bitch, you being a punk. No, bitch. I'm not going to try to put myself in a fucked up ass situation because not only is a reaction going to be uh, conjuring up behind that, thank you God, because I would have never said the word conjuring up and all that shit. Okay, but conjuring up a fucking situation, and now I got karma because I wanted to go fight. Now let's use that as a metaphor. Is over a guy. Like her guy was or his girl was having sex with one of their friends, and they're not friends no more, and that's why we're cool because they're no longer cool no more. So it made room for a new friend or acquaintance or whatever. You feel me? So now you out there scrapping, and now you just stabbed the bitch. Okay, you just stabbed the bitch. Now you getting karma over a dude, over some dumb shit. On top of that, it wasn't even something that was ethnical, something worthy to fight for. And I'm being real, like I used to be that type that scrap for a fucking nigga, bitch. What? Oh hell no! I'm telling you, I was not that chick. I would fucking flip. It was like I got this extra fucking strength from I don't know where when you fucked with mine. Now ask me today, am I like that? Hell no, I ain't fighting over you, nigga. Deuces. I'm not doing it. The fuck out of here. Not doing it. Now, if I knew that, I said in the previous video, if I know that the bitch know, then I don't know. I think I'm still there. I probably would smack the shit out of her ass. But then I might not do anything. Like, look, I gotta go. Like, I ain't got time. Y'all both gonna get bad luck any fucking way. So I don't know where I am right now because I'm not in a relationship. I'm not messing around with nobody. I'm not doing none of that shit, yet. And I just hope that when I start dipping and dabbing and playing, not dipping and dabbing, because that sounds like a whole bunch of people, right? Yeah, we're not gonna say that. When I get into a relationship, when I get into a ship, hope it don't sink. You know what I mean? I just pray that I make a good choice. Meaning, be logical about who I'm picking to be in my life. You know, um, I don't need anybody that's gonna put me in harm's way because I wouldn't do it to that person. Feel me? So I don't expect somebody to put me in that situation. You know all that good old stuff and things like that. Speaking of good old stuff, look, I can never keep my mouth shut. I was watching Uriel video and he was saying something about baggage and shit. I was cracking up, yo. Some of the responses I fucks with him though. I swear to God, when that nigga start acting stupid, I said, man, I would have clipped that nigga off. And before I even got the sentence out of my mouth, he had already clipped the nigga off. I said, oh, I fucks with this nigga. Like this nigga is funny as fuck, yo. That was some funny ass shit. But when he spoke about baggage and it wasn't my inspiration because I already had this in my my little deck. You hear my cards, yeah. So I can't get nobody no inspiration for that because it's something that I already had conjured up. I just happened to shuffle the cards and two cards popped out, and that's what I went on. So sorry, Uriel. Other than that, I give everybody credit, but what I mean. Anyway, so he was like, what did he say? When people don't have he said something about when people something about their standards and once they call themselves getting themselves together or whatever, then now their standards are high, but at first it wasn't never high. I was cracking the fuck up. I was like, wow. It was very interesting. I didn't get to finish the video. I do that when it's long videos. I go in and out of it. But that was kind of like interesting, you know. That was interesting. And I was saying to myself, like, damn, he talking about that shit. Like, what about the people that, like myself, that lowered their standards? Like, dead ass. Like, I was younger when I was dating. Let me tell you something. My mom was okay with me dating young guys. She really was. As long as she met them and they seemed nice and she knew that they was going to look out for me and take care of me, she didn't care. She didn't care. And the way I carried myself, I had no choice because of the mother I had. My mother was on some military shit. Never been to the military, but a lot of people in our family are from the military, in the military and stuff. So, you know, um, I was raised up on that military kind of, shit. Like a very, very. I come from a strict household, you know. So trust me, it wasn't no looseness up in that in my motherfucking house at all. You feel me? So I found myself lowering my motherfucking standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I was sitting here like, damn, I was mad because I'm not mad, but, I was like, damn, I missed this video. I would have loved to get on this live, you know, because not on his live, but, like in the chat. And so I can just type in like, damn, well, what about the people that lower their fucking standards? So it's like now I'm back on my standards now, but shit, a bitch fell off. Well, I mean, I was just fucking with, but I was just open and I just wasn't judgmental. You know what I mean? I accepted guys for who they were and how I was feeling it depended on how I was feeling as far as who I met. So I don't have like a type that I know of. I don't I don't have a type. Just long as they funny, I mean, don't talk too fucking much because I talk too much. I don't need a nigga to talk like a bitch. I need him to watch, right? And do what I say do because I'm bossy. I'll be like, I'm so bossy. I'm so bossy. But anyway, so yeah, when Uriel said that, I'm like, damn, well, what about the fucking people that lower they motherfucking standards? Like, it was funny though, but check him out. His D-Lo. Because when you type in Uriel, I don't get anything. DELOW. Let me put that in here. Yo, he a trip, y'all. I promise you, he a trip. But you can learn, and that's what it's about. You ain't got to like them or nothing like that, but go there to learn some things and be respectful. I always tell y'all be respectful when I, recommend a channel or something like that. But I recommend you guys check them out. But tell me your thoughts. What do you think about you know walking in other people's shoes? Like I'm sure we all have met somebody, and then all of a sudden we walking in their fucking situation. Now their situation that became our situation. Now we got some not only our karma, now we got to deal with their fucking karma. So my question is, another question is, are we, a lot of us, are we really dealing with our karma, or are we dealing with other people's karma? I just thought about that just now. Cause all the people I used to be helping and shit, it was doing some shit. And that's probably where my karma came from. Cause I was a little rough little girl, like a little violent, but I didn't bully people. You feel me? So, I in all reality, I don't give a fuck what my mom say. I wasn't a bad little girl. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't lying and stealing like on those lines. Other than that, I was just being a fucking child, you know? So uh I'm just like wanna understand that a little bit more. Like, do we really take on other people's karma versus our karma? Because what about the people that are good people that don't do no wrong? I forget who video it was. Oh, I hate that. Oh no, I swear to God, I hate when I forget it. But I was watching somebody video and they were saying something. Damn, I forgot that fast. I'm glad I forgot because I hate when, I don't give nobody their credit. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. But I be like I said, I watch a lot of videos and I live life and I just learned that we get karma from other fucking people. It don't even be our shit. Like dead ass. It do not be our shit. It don't be us most of the time. So that's all I wanted to say. I made that half an hour mark. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted the video to be 15 minutes. I gotta work on that a little bit more. But I love talking to you guys. Even though, some of you might not want to comment or whatever, but I love talking to you guys. I'm enthusiastic. I love sharing what I learned and what I experienced. I just love it. I love doing it because if you catch me in time before you actually run into it, it won't be that bad, because I just suffered, y'all. It's like I'm immune to suffering, sadly to say, you know. But it's all right. It's okay. It's okay because in the end of the day, it's for a reason, and that reason equals good. So, hey, it is what it is, right? So, what is love without love? What is life without love and laughter? Even if you gotta hug yourself, hug a tree, hug a mic, you know what I mean? Hug your rhyme book, hey, but hug something. See, that don't mean I got in your brain. I want to do another video too. I'm gonna shuffle my cards again. And stay smart, stay safe, like I always say, if you're not using 100% capacity of your brain, you're stupid just like me. If you have to learn from a dummy, so you think, then you are stupid. If you have to learn anything, then you're stupid just like me. You're not smart. You shit, bitch, you learn it too. The fuck? So stop putting people down because they don't know what the fuck you know. If we all was like you, I wonder how the world would be. Yeah. So work on your fucking self. Stop looking down at other fucking people. And remember, hurt people do hurt things. Anyway, deuces.